Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video and another installation of the AZ Herping series. We are in a different mountain range now. We have left the mountain range that we've been staying at for the last couple days and we transferred. It's raining decently heavily actually right now upon our destination, so hopefully that means good things for tonight. So without further ado, I will check back in at the first find of the night possibly, or when we get into habitat. Alright guys, first snake of the night. Pretty little blacktail here. First blacktail in the Chiricahuas this year for me. Beautiful little blacktail, look at that guy. Super nice. Not quite as nice as the ones we saw in the other mountain range we were in, but it's definitely a nice snake. But we're gonna let this big girl on her way and make sure she doesn't go back in the road. Very docile as usual. And let her on her way. Beautiful blacktails, first snake of the night. Try to climb on grass. That is pretty cool. Woo! Alright guys, so next snake of the night. Beautiful little blacktail rattlesnake right here. Deciding to be arboreal up in a tree. That's pretty cool behavior. Out here with another guy who's looking for snakes as well, so yeah, beautiful blacktail, next snake of the night, up in a tree. That's a pretty cool observation. But we're gonna let this girl on her way and keep going. Hope for a mountain king or a clob or something like that. Alrighty, next snake of the night, another blacktail. Oh, he's a little bit angry, this one. Beautiful blacktail, not quite as nice as the last ones we've seen, but still, good looking snake. Nice to see some snakes out on the road tonight. Let this guy off into the bushes. He's already going the right way, so we're gonna let him continue doing just that and keep moving. But we might go in for the night since we're not seeing a whole lot of anything. So, yeah, there's just cows in the middle of the road. We're not finding many snakes, but that one looks kind of angry right there. Anyways, Dad thought these were bears when we came through the first time. Kind of ridiculous.
So embarrassing. Right,
that one looks like a dog. Oh my god. So weird.
Just bears, cows in the middle of the road. Thank you.
There's more up here too.
Thank you guys.
Oh, weird things you run into herping in the middle of the night in Arizona. Cows in the middle of the road and a lack of snakes for no apparent reason. But we don't see anything here in the next pass, so we're probably going to go to bed so that we can wake up nice and early and head up to the western slopes tomorrow morning to find Crotalus pricei. Alright guys, next snake of the night is this pretty unfortunate little find. This little diamondback has just been hit by a car, but he got run over on his head and is pretty lively and active, so a lot of the times snakes getting hit on the head, if it doesn't kill them immediately, is kind of the best case scenario. So hopefully this little guy survives, but little diamondback, next snake of the night. One of the more common snakes here. Look at that, he's got a real yellow tail. Interesting, but we're gonna let this guy on his way and keep going. Alright guys, so we're heading up the mountain. It's early morning. But I just ran into one of my favorite Arizona invertebrates. This is a jeweled scarab, or Chrysenia something. It's a Chrysenia species. I'm not sure if this is the woods jeweled scarab or something. I'm not a beetle expert, but beautiful little beetles, absolutely stunning. You can find these flying into your face when you're shining cuts in West Texas, but I don't see them terribly often in Arizona. That's pretty cool. A little jeweled scarab. Alrighty, first snake of the morning. Beautiful whip snake. Look at that guy. He's a little bit thin, but absolutely beautiful. Got some beautiful blues up there on front, and then some golds and greens around the back. Awesome snake. Absolutely love to see these guys. Almost looks like a parrot snake you'd find in like Central America or something. Really beautiful whip snake as the first snake of the morning. Pretty awesome if you ask me. But we're gonna keep flipping some tin around here and hope for something else. That's awesome. let this guy go and keep going. Next find of the day, just flip this little guy under a piece of tin. Little Madran alligator lizard. Much different from the ones we saw in a different mountain range, but beautiful little alligator lizard. Next find of the day. We're gonna put this guy back under his piece of tin and let him go because these are quite common here. Beautiful little alligator lizard. Sick. Down here in some a little bit lower desert habitat, found this beautiful little ornate tree lizard. Really nice reduced pattern on this one. Kind of like these ones a lot, so we're gonna let this guy go because these guys are extremely common. Just found around this abandoned building. So, go. Nice. There's some tin back here, so I'm gonna see if I can flip it and see if I can find a snake. So this is really cool, involving a snake I see a lot, but nevertheless something I was not expecting. So I just walked up to this old fire station that had some stuff around it to flip. It's the midday heat right now, even though it's overcast and actually currently raining. But I walked up to this thing to flip it and panned a little bit to the right. And there's a little western diamondback rattlesnake right there. That's a neonate, probably 10 inches long, no more. That is so cool, just out basking. Looks like he's digesting quite a large meal, possibly a whiptail or a Great Plains skink. So I'm definitely not going to disturb this little guy. I'm going to leave him right where he is. He's a little bit ticked off as he is. So I'm going to leave this guy to digest his meal and keep going. Really pretty little atrox though. I know I do see him a lot, but to see him out in the daytime like this, just basking, is something I don't think I've actually ever seen with these guys. So that is a really cool encounter. But yep, we're going to leave this guy to it. Keep going. Although I probably am going to go back to the house here for a second, rest up, and then head out for the afternoon. All right.
Should we turn around now?
First snake of the night.
Because look, you got
a awesome little Mojave rattlesnake. This is the first one of these we've seen this trip. Little baby Scutellatus, Perlus scutellatus. Little tiny baby. There it is compared next to my foot. Very small. But we're going to let this guy off the road and keep moving. This is generally one of the more common rattlesnakes we see cruising the grasslands. But that's pretty cool. So we're going to let him go and keep moving. Alrighty, next snake of the night. Little prairie rattlesnake, I think. Oh my god. Sorry, that light's kind of hot. Look at that little dude. Gonna get him off the road and keep moving. Pretty cool next snake of the night. Alrighty guys, next snake of the night. A little bit after the last one. Another little Mojave rattlesnake. Look at that guy. Beautiful little Mojave. Next snake of the night.
another Mojave?
Yeah. Just jumped out of the car. Cool. We're gonna let this guy on his way and keep going. Next snake of the night. Just double cruised atrox. There's one right there. And there's also one right there. Pretty cool. Double cruised atrox. Very common, but love to see them. We're gonna help these guys off the road. They're hatchlings, probably 8 inches long or less, and keep going with the night. That's pretty cool. So this range has not been throwing us a bone this trip. That, to put it lightly, we've had some of the worst nights we've ever had here in the recent nights. So it's kind of unfortunate, but we're probably gonna head in for the night. We only saw 4 snakes. 5. We're gonna wake up early tomorrow morning and head up the mountain, go see if we can find some twin-spotted rattlesnakes, Crotalus priceae, up in the cloud forests. Alrighty, everybody, it is early morning, the next morning, and Dad thought that was a green rat.
You saw what I saw?
Yeah, right in the middle. Anyways, we're heading up the eastern slope of the Chiricahuas. hoping to get to the west side, or at least past the Onion Saddle, so that we can hunt price eye when the sun comes out. The sun was out and it was beautiful, but it's not anymore. So hopefully it'll come back out, and hopefully we can get into some price eye. That's a big target for up here. They are pretty rare, so I don't have any expectations, but that's the plan. So I'll check back in when we're at our spot for the evening, or for the morning. What am I talking about? Alrighty guys, been hiking for a second. Not only 5 minutes into this rock pile, into this rock talus. Got a male price eye. Beautiful. Look at that snake. So awesome. And the next big thing I was hoping to see on this trip. Beautiful crotalus price eye, the western twin-spotted rattlesnake. Here at 9,500 feet up in the Chiricahua Mountains. Beautiful snake. Holy crap. Might be a little bit shaky, but that's awesome. But we're gonna put this guy back in the pile and continue going. That is sick. Second price eye of the day, I just have him in a hat real quick. Here's a look at the habitat. Oh my God, I'm shaking. Holy smokes. Hey guys, here's another look at this beautiful twin-spotted rattlesnake as the next snake of the day. He might try to bite me here. This one is a little bit meaner than the other one. Holy smokes, that is a beautiful snake though. That thing is incredible. Oh my God. Can't believe it. 2 of these guys here today. Get them in the sun. That is a beautiful rattlesnake. Posing nicely on my hand there. Holy smokes. That is insane. There's Dad up there looking. Holy smokes. Second twin-spotted rattlesnake of the day. I'm gonna get some photos of this butte and let him go. Awesome. So sick. All right, so shortly after filming that last clip, we found this beautiful little price eye. Now, this little girl is exactly the reason why we came out to this spot, which is to help out a couple of students on a study for these guys. So unlike the other ones, which were marked and were implanted with pit tags, this girl was not. So we ended up processing her, and unfortunately, I did not get a video prior to doing all that stuff, so she slipped down a hole. But beautiful little price eye, and glad we were able to help out with the study. And it was really, really cool getting to interact with these guys, whereas normally I would not be able to touch these guys and technically even pursue them since they are a federally protected species. Alrighty, so we moved on from that talus. We're gonna head to a different part of the mountain and see if we can get price eye there as well. But it's about mid-early morning. So, and they're definitely out. It's starting to get a little bit warm, but they're definitely going to be moving, I think, throughout the rest of the day, since we do have some nice cloud cover with intermittent sun. So we're going to head to that next spot, and I'll check back in if we find anything. All right, we're at our next snake spot of the day. Excuse me. Hiking to that talus over there, past Dad, who won't move the hell out of the way out of the camera. Yeah, let's see if we can turn up a price eye here, but we're just enjoying the mountains right now. Got the target for the morning, and then hopefully cruising will be better tonight, but I don't really care since we got the number 3 target for this trip and the number 1 target for this mountain range. That's pretty cool. But I'm gonna check back in. Huh?
5 times over.
Yeah, 5 times over. All right, we're heading out of the range. Those are the last couple snakes for the day. And without further ado, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.